How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people?
What's going on, people? It's the day of another day. That we call Tuesday. Anyway, bitch, that was gonna be. Anyway, it's been a long oopala type of day and stuff like that. You know, I've been having problems sleeping, which you already know. Remember I told you the story reference to the guy who was at Times Square and he went crazy and he killed a lot of people and stuff like that. And if you go back to that video, and I told you, I said there's going to be a lot of people who are going to do this type of thing. And here it is, another thing that just happened about Arena over there.
Ariana concert out there in Manchester, and she said, "Broken from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry. I don't even have words, as many people witnessed this horrific type of killing and many have died."
The thing about it is that, like I said before, they said a bomb went off and stuff like that, and people were killed and it was trampled. There were little kids and stuff. And you think about it, I had told you reference to, you know, the Times Square thing. I was like, it's going to be a bunch of things that's going to be happening. People are going to be, you know, this type of thing is going to happen, and it's going to be even more to come. And I try to give you, you know, heads up on it, you know, so you could be careful. And you know, when I try to share with you. You know, because I understand we're in the belly of the beast, and I try to explain to you how the spiritual world is basically taking over. Some of you understand where I'm coming from, because you hear me. It's funny. You're so funny, because you wouldn't even leave a comment down here. You go all the way to my inbox on Facebook and you talk to me, which I get it. You know, you don't want people to talk to me. It's funny, but that's what it is. See, myself, I just put myself out there. I don't even care at this point in my life, because I don't even care. Now, me and my sister was having a talk in reference to genders that are being murdered, and you know I'm talking about my sister. I don't give out names, so you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the thing about it is that we were explaining back and forth, and she had stated to me that where she's located, that there are not any trans murders. That's, you know, as a record. Now, it may not be any where she's located, but it was a good point I thought she brought up, and I want to share this with you. Now, as a trans woman, two-spirit, whoever you identify as the person you are, okay. The thing is, we go through all these procedures and stuff like that as far as, you know, in and out truth. And a lot of times, you meet people, when a girl like me and my sisters, you know what I'm talking about, we give people our name. We don't say, hello, my name is Larry, my name is Bob, my name is Joe, my name is, you know, Peter. My name is Diamond or Pearl or, you know, some woman's name. But reality is that your government name, which is on your wallet, says something different. Okay, let me just put this out here for people like, oh, you're trying to disrespect me. Because I'm not. But I know somewhere along the line, somebody got a problem with what I'm saying again now. This is no disrespect to you as far as you didn't want to get your name changed. I get it. Fine. That's you. That's not where I'm at. I'm just sharing you what happens when we get misgendered, when we are found murdered. Now, a lot of times we know the people by the names that they told us. Like, okay, my example, Raven. Or my real name is Raven, but my legal name is Raven. But anyway, so the thing about it is that Raven. So when you hear, we'll just say certificate that wasn't my real name. But my name is Raven, so you said, well, Raven got murdered. So then when you look in the paper, it says Bob. It don't say Raven. So you're like, well, I don't know where Raven is at. You know, you're looking for me all over the, you know, the papers, the internet, and can't find me because my legal name was Bob. Bob Brady. It's not funny, but it's the only way I can think of, the Brady Bunch. Anyway, so the thing about it is that you're looking for me as far as Raven, but it's not being Bob. So here it is, a woman like myself that's been murdered. Now, let's think about this. This is just a lot of things you need to think about. a lot of girls didn't go to get a lot of work done. They just lived their life in their truth, and they feel as though the hormones are going to change their body. You know, they want to do it authentically with the hormones. They don't want to do like me or a couple of girls did. Now you have to understand, there are men who live their life as men who are not trans and have titties, hips. They have everything as a trans woman. So the thing about it is, when you get, God forbid, something happens to you and you get murdered, kids and be you just like a woman, they're not going to call you by that name, by your name, because there's no information stating that who you are. Unless you put by your driver's license, you know, in the back, put on there, my name is so-and-so, but I go by the name of, in case something happens to me. I think this is a good idea. You know, God forbid, but the thing about it is that it gives a person an idea in reference to when the police come, when the ambulance come, when the news reporters come, they already know that there is a name that you identify as, and so when it goes out on the internet to say, well, Raven has been murdered, you go, oh my God, Raven got murdered, you know, and then there's my picture, you know, God forbid, but there's my picture and everything and stuff like that, you know, I may not be looking, you know, fantastic, I may be looking a little hard, but at the end of the day, you say, okay, I can recognize something that's Raven, you know what I mean? So the thing about it is that a lot of times we are murdered or killed, kids and be, we don't know that we actually passed on. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, you know, we don't really know if that's us because that's not the name we were giving. You were giving me, I told you my name was Raven, that's all you're looking for is Raven. And out of drag, you know, out of everything, you may not recognize. Now, as far as me, of course, y'all gonna recognize me. You don't see me. You don't see me my words. But, you know, I'm just working here. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when it comes to a lot of girls like us who are getting murdered, or God forbid, thank you Jesus, nobody's been murdered, but the thing about it is that that's just something that is always need to be something you should maybe think about. Sure, you may not want to get your name changed, stuff like that, but the thing about it is that maybe you were to put like a little sticker or something, you know, in your wallet, or, you know, even if you don't want to put it in your driver's license, just put a little sticker or something right there saying this, or put like a little tag, you know what I'm saying? This is my name, just in case you don't want to go through the whole government thing. You know, it's on your ID in the back, somebody click the back and stuff, or, you know, they could, you know, just put back on the front, or, you know, just put up there, some kind of way that they kind of understand who you are as far as you living in your truth, because a lot of times, a lot of people have not gone through the government and the paperwork as far as getting name change, which you saw I did mine, because you watched me do the video and stuff like that, but everybody hasn't done it. And I know a lot of girls who have not got their names changed legally by the government. And that's fine too. You know, my thing is just whatever works for you. I'm not trying to say that's what you need to do. I'm not telling you what you need to do. That's what you should do. You do what works for you. But I'm just giving you an idea what happens. So a lot of times when girls like us are being murdered, we don't really know about it because we're looking underneath another name and not the name that they're saying in the paper. So because the big problem with the papers and the websites, so, oh, she was misgendered, she was misgendered, she was misgendered. But that's the name that was on her license, and that's what identify you as when they find the body. Now, they may be much more sensitive with the issue as of now, so there seems to be so much a backlash of it. But to make it much more easy for you, it could also be something to help you if you just write your name. Like a little post-it or something, just write it there, my name is so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you don't have to listen to me, but I'm just giving you an idea why a lot of girls like us get misgendered. Anyway. I just want to share this with you stuff, I'm very tired. I'm very exhausted. My eyes are sunken in my head, look a hot mess. But I just want to share this with you and stuff like that. And hopefully everybody's having the same thing. You know, I did the Oopala stuff like that, so it's still a little psh, so I have to wait for that. And you know, it's been a long day, and I took like 2 aspirins and stuff because my hands was like getting real tight. I think the muscles in my hand, because, you know, when I do my hair so much, and when I'm doing my hair, my hands kind of lock sometimes. I guess because I have to braid it, I have to bond, I have to blow dry, I have to go track. You know, and then it's just become, you know, it just becomes overwhelming. Be tired. And it's not like it's like easy once you get it started, but it's a process. Now, today it's a little, you know, need to be pressed, but, you know, I haven't pressed it. And my face, I look a mess. But anyway, that's what it is. You seem worse. Anyway, I just want to share this stuff with you in reference to the gendered and stuff like that. And I know you may say, well, Raven, why you got the short something? Because I'm hard. the essence that made me hot. Anyway, I just wanted to share this stuff with you, and hopefully everybody's being okay. It's just food for thought. If you want to use it or utilize it, that's up to you. I just thought I'd throw it out there just in case. You never know. Anyway, that being said, I want to let you know that I love you. And I want to thank you for watching Test 3.